Hi, this video is for Functional Skills Level 2 and we're going to be looking at inverse proportion. So what is inverse proportion? Well, direct proportion is when two things increase or decrease at the same rate. So for example, the more hours you work, the more you'll get paid, or the less hours you work, the less you'll get paid. Inverse proportion is the opposite of this. So as one thing increases, the other decreases. Let's have a look at an example because it always makes it a little bit clearer. If I was travelling to work and driving at 30 miles per hour, then my journey to work takes me 1 hour. If I double my speed and I'm travelling twice as fast, would my journey take twice as long? Well, no, if I'm travelling faster, then my journey time is shorter. And this is inverse proportion. As my speed goes up, my journey time goes down. We can show this in a table. So along the top row, I've got speed, and in the bottom row, I've got time. So this is my journey to work. And as we've seen, if I'm travelling at 30 miles per hour, then it takes me 1 hour to get to work. If I double my speed, I multiply it by 2, and I'm travelling at 60 miles per hour, then my journey time is divided by 2, and it takes me 30 minutes. If I double my time again, times it by 2, then I need to work out my time by dividing it by 2. If I multiply my speed again, and somehow I'm travelling at 240 miles per hour, then I need to divide my time by 2 again. And now it's taking me 7.5 minutes to get to work, or 7.5 minutes. But it's not always about multiplying and dividing by 2, and let me show you what I mean by that. So if I'm travelling at 30 miles per hour, we know it takes me 1 hour to get to work. If I change my speed and I drive at 5 miles per hour, then my speed has been divided by 6, which means my journey time has to be multiplied by 6. So if I'm travelling at 5 miles per hour, it's going to take me 6 hours to get to work. If I divide my time again, this time by 5, and I'm travelling at 1 miles per hour to get to work, then my journey time has got to be multiplied by 5. Now it's taking me 30 hours to get to work. Now, if instead of driving at 1 mile per hour, I decide to multiply my speed by 6, and I'm travelling at 6 miles per hour, then my journey time will now be divided by 6. Another common example of a question like this about inverse proportion is something like this. I want to paint my bedroom and my hallway. It will take me 4 days to do it by myself. If Jude helps me and we both paint at the same rate, how long will it take us? Well, let's draw a table. So along the top here, I've got the number of people painting, and then I've got the time it takes to paint my bedroom and hallway, and I've put it into days and in hours, and you'll see why I've done that in a minute. So first of all, if I've got one person, it takes 4 days. If I multiply that by 2, and I've got 2 people painting, me and Jude, then the amount of time it takes us will be divided by 2. So instead of taking 4 days, it will take 2 days, or instead of taking 96 hours, it will take 48 hours. What about if I had 4 people painting? Well, the number of people has been multiplied by 2. 2 times by 2 is 4. So the amount of time will be divided by 2. Instead of taking 2 days, it will take 1 day, or 24 hours. Now, what about this time? I'm not doubling it, but I've got 6 people painting. Well, I'm going to go back to looking at how long it takes one person. So from one person, I'm multiplying that by 6. If I've got 6 people painting, so the amount of time is going to be divided by 6. And 96 divided by 6 is 16. And this is why I've got the time in hours as well, because it's easier to do 96 divided by 6 than it is to do 4 days divided by 6. Now, what about if I've got 8 people painting? So I've got one person, and I've multiplied that by 8, which means the amount of time it takes, this 96 hours, is going to be divided by 8. If 8 people are painting, then it's going to take 12 hours. So what next? Have a go at the homework, and if you need some help, let me know.